Hello and welcome to How to Play 5-Card Draw, presented by GatherTogetherGames.com. This video will cover how to play the game 5-Card Draw. The video will start with the general concepts and gameplay and then get into more of the details for the game. The game can be played with 2 to 6 players. To play, you will need a standard 52-card deck and something to make bets with, such as poker chips. Before the cards are dealt, each player needs to add an ante to the pot. The ante amount is determined before play begins. In this game, the ante will be 1 chip. Each player is dealt 5 cards, 1 card at a time. The object of the game is to win chips. Chips are won by being the only player that did not fold or by having the highest ranking poker hand among the players that did not fold at the end of the hand. The poker hands are ranked, with best being a straight flush, which is 5 cards in sequence in the same suit, then 4 of a kind, then a full house, which is 3 of a kind with a pair. If multiple players have a full house, the player with the best 3 of a kind wins the hand. Then a flush, which is 5 cards in the same suit, then a straight, which is 5 cards in sequence, then a 3 of a kind, then 2 pair, then a pair, and last, high card, ace is high. The poker hand rankings can be found through the website link in this video's description. The player left of the dealer is first to make a bet or can check. Check means a player is still in the hand without creasing the bet. Once a bet is made, calling check is no longer an option. Player 2 will check. Play moves to player 3, who will bet 1 chip. Play moves to player 4. Now that a bet has been made, player 4 has 3 options. He can call by also betting 1 chip, he can raise by betting more than 1 chip, or he can fold by pushing his cards into the middle. Player 3 will fold. Play moves to player 1, who will call the 1 chip bet. Play moves back to player 2, who checked. Now player 2 has to at least bet 1 to stay in the hand. Player 2 will call by adding 1 chip to the pot. After the first round of betting, all remaining players get to discard unwanted cards from their hands, and then the dealer will deal each player the amount of cards he discarded. Player 2 will discard 3 cards and is dealt 3 cards. Player 3 will discard 1 card and is dealt 1 card. Player 1 will discard 3 cards and is dealt 3 cards. Another round of betting begins with player 2, who checks. Player 3 will bet 1. Player 1 will raise 1 by betting 2. Player 2 now folds, and player 3 calls the raise by adding 1 chip. Players 1 and 3 show their cards, and player 1 wins the pot as his 3 of a kind beats player 3's 2 pair. The middle pot is split if players have equally ranked poker hands. An ace can be used as the highest card in a straight or the lowest card in a straight. If all players check in the first round of betting, the deal moves to the next player and another ante is added by each player. When playing with 6 players, the most a player can discard is 3 cards. Some variations of the game have rules that no player can bet unless he has a pair of jacks or higher, and the most a player can discard is 3 cards no matter how many players are playing. That wraps up how to play 5-Card Draw. As with most games, you will get better with practice, so don't be discouraged if it takes you a few games to catch on. Thanks for watching.